President Frank Underwood, frustrated by a journalist's knowledge of the education bill and sensing his influence waning, tasks Doug Stamper with investigating the leak. Underwood is concerned that White House interventions aren't working, especially after Linda Vasquez was away dealing with her son's school enrollment issues during a crucial vote. Underwood suspects treachery within his ranks and vows to punish those responsible. Zoe Barnes reveals to Underwood that Remy Danton, possibly influenced by Claire Underwood, approached congressmen to vote against the bill, which infuriates Underwood. Underwood confronts his staff about Claire's seemingly unsupportive stance on the vote. Frank and Claire argue about her handling of the vote and Zoe's knowledge of their affairs. Underwood seeks Remy Danton's assistance with a plan, promising him cash. Claire visits Zoe at her apartment, confronting her about the affair with Frank. After Claire leaves, Zoe informs Frank about the visit, leading to another meeting between Frank and Zoe. Underwood learns news sources are contacting Claire. He tasks Lisa to leverage her connection with Stanford's provost trustee Orrin Tinsdale to secure enrollment for Vasquez's son, Ruben, emphasizing secrecy from Vasquez herself. Meanwhile, Janine and an associate are meticulously editing a photograph of Claire. Underwood proposes a partnership with Remy, expressing concerns about Russo's potential shift towards natural gas and asking Remy to keep Russo hopeful. Underwood manipulates Russo, directing him to prioritize a meeting with Remy over a campaign event and an interview, promising support for drilling if he complies, and returns to Philadelphia to control the situation there. He even confronts Russo about discussing Copenhagen with Claire. Simultaneously, a romance blossoms between Claire and the photographer. Stamper encounters Rachel at a cancer event, and their brief encounter ends with Rachel giving him her room number. Claire's absence and activities are a concern for Underwood, who asks Stamper to discreetly locate her, even mentioning having a friend in missing persons to help. The episode culminates with Claire, after intimacy with the photographer, expressing a desire for genuine emotional connection, suggesting a shift from her carefully crafted image. Peter and Claire are in bed discussing the arrival of his friends, but this turns out to be a dream. Zoe cleans her apartment, encountering a minor spill. Zoe waits for Peter outside his apartment building, deciding not to return to her own place and asking her co-worker Lucas if she can sleep on his couch, which then evolves into them sharing his bed. Lisa is in a hotel room with a shirtless and hungover Peter, recounting a story about ending a previous relationship. Stamper finds Peter drunk and with Lisa in the hotel room. Stamper cancels Peter's scheduled interview, promising him talking points instead. While Stamper drives, Underwood reads news on a tablet, expressing his displeasure at being kept uninformed. Stamper and Russo then leave Lisa at the hotel. Congressman Vanderburg calls Underwood, agitated about Peter Russo's apparent intoxication and questioning Russo's commitment to natural gas drilling regulations after a bill fails. Janine, at Russo's campaign headquarters, is frustrated by the campaign's state. Underwood to Zoe Barnes, stating, "You asked for something better." Meanwhile, Stamper reprimands a drunk Russo over the phone before terminating the call. In the car, Underwood asks his driver about the severity of the situation. Linda informs Underwood that Stanford reversed its decision regarding the Chief of Staff's son, revealing that Gillian Cole, who works for the Chief of Staff, intervened. Stamper puts Russo in the shower and watches over him, while Underwood instructs Stamper to arrange a meeting with the Vice President and to keep an eye on Russo. Stamper stands pensively in the hallway as Russo showers.